This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Green Bay Packers.
A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's Love looking to pass on the first play.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
You look at this Niner defense.
They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That's taken in by Kraft.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Touchdown!
Christian Watson.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a first carry here for the running back. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
On play action, they'll throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Let's go now.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
So since that last gain did not get a first, they'll decline the penalty there and force a 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
That's returnable now for Smith.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go now.
To throw now. Here's Love.
Right side to Watson.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Set, cut. 60, trouble, 38. Beetle blue.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Come on, set. Ready.
Love. That is caught. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive, and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. The ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Here we go. Watch out now. 6, ready.
Short throw, he's got Kraft. Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Packers!
Tucker Kraft.
60 yards!
And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now Kreese here as he's past the 30.
Boy, a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Hey, look at this Packers defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So nothing doing there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Ready?
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Come on. 19 Lions. 6.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Love from the gun. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. He opted to go with the scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Here's Daniel Whelan now.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ballgame as they come up 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Higgins. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to find the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They've gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
19, here we go, shot. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Niners have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Ready?
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there.
The Packers hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Blue 32, 52 blaster. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Second and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
Going back to Love. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
I should probably start ahead, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Third and 4.
Set, ready. Ready.
Love now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Set, cut, cut.
First carry for Josh Jacobs.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
Still a few inches short of the first down as they come up now on second down.
It's second and inches.
Love fires that quickly outside.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Second down and 4.
Let's go now. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing. Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Yellow. 46 seconds.
Now Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Savion Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point now by Boswell. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Nifty move.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard
line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
They go play action here on first down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Lucas Van Ness getting 3 there to bring him down.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. He'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Forward. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drop.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
68, 70 range, Victoria, 70. Top low, 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
He's going to flick that out to the flat. It's complete. And, oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it. But it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
33, yellow. Chop, 17. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair. Because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32.
Operating from the gun. Love. That's taken in by Golden. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Clock, 10. Ready?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Able to find his man, Kraft. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw now. Here's Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Seven Pirates. Let's go. Come on, 60 Eagles. Check. Movement.
Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
2nd and 5.
This one caught by Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man and he hits it in stride. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Love. Now he's going to step up and run.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Okay, break.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop this quarterback from going back to him any time he has open space.
Here's second and 10.
Steal, black. Here we go. Ready.
Love from the gun.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Yellow.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Come on, set. 50, green. Chop, 17. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Niners are right back in this football game.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, you got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
49er, first down. 28-yard gain.
They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is going to be Packer football. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Short throw, he's got Kraft.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
33, yellow.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Michael Williams drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is brought in at the 21. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Looking to put a drive together.
60, 60. Hey, here we go. 79 Broncos.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
19 tight.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Corey, 70, Buffalo 18.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Ready, break.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Check. Bronco 80. 18, 5 in. 60 Mavericks.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. Ready,
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And there's the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
19, Company Rangers, Cup 19, Cup 19, Mustang 19, Street, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 8 yards out.
And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you're thinking about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Love now. That's taken in by Kraft. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Spike, 60. Red, cycle. Hut.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's to Golden. He's got it right side.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Ready.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
60 Maverick. Let's go. Pass the 50. Pass the 60. 19 Riot. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Okay, ready.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here we go. 19, Charger, 9.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down.
60 Vices, 60 Vices, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight, Buffalo 18.
Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Ready up.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's cut.
Here's Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's taken in by Golden.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Short throw, he's got Kraft. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Come on.
Working out of the gun. Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Punt.
Again, it's Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Set, punt. Black 40. Set.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, one thing that you and I featured as a storyline was that they were facing the NFL's #1 defense coming in, and they really took it right to them.
Yeah, they didn't blink, did they? And instead of just saying to themselves, let's make sure that we minimize our mistakes and try and play a conservative type game, they attacked right from the beginning. Said, we got to go after these guys. I think sometimes you take the #1 rated defense by surprise when you do that.
So for Green Bay, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, help a whole name.